My name is Noel Prado. I'm in the master's program here in Chrome. I grew up in Miami my whole life. I was raised in Miami, and I had a very normal childhood. Grew up, went to school, graduated high school, even did some college. Growing up, I went to college, like I said, a little bit. Eventually, started working in the corporate world. I met my ex-wife there. We got married, had two kids. God bless me. I had everything I thought I needed. But while being married, I came under a lot of stress. Um, Started drinking more, started doing harder drugs. Um, and as a young kid, I always drank, but I was always a functional addict, I guess you can call it. I always had a job. But during my marriage, it got very stressful, so I picked up harder drugs and alcohol. Um, and yeah, so like I said, I got blessed with two beautiful kids. Uh, Unfortunately, it caught up to the marriage. I got divorced, lost my family, stayed with different family. Uh, Eventually, I was even at one point living out of my car. So I went through those very dark moments. I would stay in parks, um, drinking my sorrow. I was very depressed, I guess you could say. Um, and in and out of rehabs, in and out of jail, all those years. So yeah, it was a very dark time in my life. This is like the last 10, 15 years. In and out of rehabs, like I said. Eventually, I got to the point where I have an older sister that she's always been the one to rescue me. I get emotional with this. So yeah, she's always been the one to rescue me. And after I've been through many rehabs over there, like three or four, I decided through a friend that I had met in Tampa, a common friend that we had, through another discipleship that was there, I went to Tampa um, to a Christian discipleship over there, and I was there for a while. Left, started working, I was doing good, backslid, relapsed a couple times to the point where I was back in my mess, back in the street, living out of a car. And it got to the point where it was really bad. It was really bad. I felt like demons were following me, and it got pretty bad. It got pretty intense. Finally, that friend that we met in Tampa in that discipleship, she recommended Chrome. Um, so I decided finally to come over here and you know give myself another chance for recovery, and I ended up here in July of last year. So today I'm a much happier person. Ever since I've been in Chrome, I've strengthened my relationship with the Lord Jesus Christ, and I'm currently the head of security here in Chrome, and it's a privilege to be able to do that for Chrome and serving the Lord in that way, in that capacity. And I look forward to whatever the Lord has for me in the future. In the future, whatever God's will is for my life, that's where I'm gonna head to. I really have aspirations of restoring my relationship with my daughter, especially, and my son, which I know it's on the way. So I just want to say for anybody out there that's struggling with addiction or any type of struggle in your life, just want to encourage you that if God did it for me, He'll do it for you. And the only way is through Jesus, and you can overcome anything um, through Jesus Christ, and getting into your Word. And Chrome is a great place to do that. They'll help you, they'll lead you, and they'll guide you in the right direction. So I just want to give hope to anybody out there that's struggling with any type of struggles, any type of addictions.